Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lynn with Feather Song Crochet, and today we're going to talk about hooks. We're going to review some hooks that I have, and I will tell you my favorites, my least favorites, and see what you guys think. So please comment below, send me a thumbs up, or please subscribe if you can, and let's jump right into it. I made my own punny grading system for my hooks. And I went A, B, C, D, but I gave them each a punny name, so bear with me. For A, we've got Knife Hold Gold, because I'm a knife holder, and they will get an A every time, so I'm calling them Knife Hold Gold. In the B category, we have Off the Hook. These are still hooks. These are hooks that I still think are good, but they're not quite A quality, as I would call them. And then under C, we have Plan Hooky. They're kind of average, they're average hooks. They're average IQ. They're playing hooky. Um, so that's the C category. And then under D, we have the unhappy hooker. And when I use hooks that I graded as D, which I don't very often, but I am an unhappy hooker. So that's the D category. So we're going to start out, and I don't have, every hook, of course, but I've got ones, about 6 or 7 that I own that I've tried and used. And so this is just my opinion. Nobody pays me for my opinion. I just wanted to share with you guys and let you decide. Please stay tuned at the end of the video. I'm going to have a giveaway. This shirt that I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see it, it says Crochet Nerd. I have the same shirt, but it's in a lighter blue, and it's a t-shirt. It says Crochet Nerd. It's in a size medium. I think it was like buy one, get one half off or something. I bought these last year. And so I'm going to be giving this away if I reach my goal of 1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscriptions by the end of February, let's say. So yeah, just comment below on what makes you a crochet nerd, and we will be giving away. I'll be giving away a T-shirt at the end of February. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and keep optimistic. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start off in the D category because I only have one set of hooks that go under D, and here they are. I got these from We Crochet. Sorry to say that, but I just thought they looked pretty. They're colorful, and I liked how it had kind of the translucent colors, neon and pastel colors. So this is from We Crochet. I opened them up. The first one I pulled out, it came apart. the The hook came apart from the handle, and I have to tell you, I was like, "What in the, what happened here?" I was able to super glue it back in, so it is working. The other issue I had with them was that, I don't know if you could see this, but it's very scratchy, and some of it's scratched off down here. And I tried a couple things to fix it, and I'm like, wow, because I paid like 25 bucks for this set. So that was a little disappointing. And I guess I thought the plastic part was going to be more, I thought it was going to be rubbery and it's just not plastic. So that was a little disappointing, but let's try one out. All right, for all of these hooks, I'm going to be using the same yarn, and either a 4.5 or a 4 hook. This one is a 4.5. And so it doesn't feel real smooth going along. I'll do a few single crochets here on this foundation chain row. And I mean, it's okay. I think I'm giving it a D because it was just so disappointing opening it up and seeing that. And I was going to send them back, and I thought, well, maybe I can doctor them up a little bit. No. So I just used the ones. There's, about half of them do pretty good. And, this is one of them that does okay. But would not recommend you buy these hooks. If you're going to spend $25 on a set of hooks, you probably should get a different kind. So, yeah, it's not gliding well. And we're going to say goodbye to the We Crochet for now. I only had one set of hooks in the D category. In the C category, we're calling it playing hooky. And these are my first hooks that I ever started using 6 years ago when I first started crocheting. And I got them at Hobby Lobby in a pack for, I think they were $10 for, how many is there in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 for 9 hooks. Oh, it was a good deal. And so these are kind of sentimental to me. I hated to give them a grade less than a C. And actually, they might be a C plus or a B minus, but they work pretty good. Again, let's do a few single crochets and I will show you. This is a size 4 F hook, same as the other one I used from We Crochet. And I liked these. They were perfect for a beginner like me. I liked them. The handle is plastic. It's not quite as thick as I would like, to be honest with you, because I know, as many of you have, I have hand issues also. I get arthritis in my hands, if I work too much. And by the way, we are going to be having some tips at the end about that also, about hand pain. Okay, so as you can see, the head is not real sharp. Sometimes I like to dig especially with amigurumi, sometimes you got to dig that hook into the hole. But it works okay. And I haven't used these for a while, so I'm not used to working with these. But they come along. They do fine. Especially for beginners, they do fine, and they're a good price. So that's the C hook. Also under the C is this boy hook. Now, the only reason I bought this hook was because I didn't have this size 8mm that I needed for a project. And so I just bought one boy hook. I don't like them. I don't like the boys or the Susan Bates hooks personally. I think, first of all, they're cold in my hand, and they're just too skinny. I know a lot of people love these hooks, and that's fine if you want to use them. Personally, I don't like them. I think there are much better hooks you can buy. And if you're spending a lot of money on yarn, why not spend a good amount of money on hooks that you love and that will feel nice and that are really easy to use? So that's my opinion on the boy. And the Susan Bates I've also used, giving them a C. They're just plain hooky, in my opinion. In the B category, for off the hook, we have the furls, beautiful furls. I have, they're expensive. I have 5 furls. Now, this is the first one I bought. This was an expensive one. I can't remember what design it is, but I bought that. And I got this one in the mystery box. I don't know what they call it, the mystery color, mystery color. But I don't think they have that anymore. I don't think they do that anymore. Because last time I looked it up, they didn't have that. But these were half price. And you pick the size you want, and they just send you whatever they have in that color. Supposedly there's something wrong with it, but it's a real pretty blue-green. So I love this hook. I use it a lot. And I just ordered this one. This is size P, 10mm. So I haven't tried this one yet, but again, it's pretty. And they're resin. They're not plastic, they're resin. Resin is a little bit more durable than plastic. And then this one, isn't that pretty? It's got the sparkles at the bottom and the light blue at the top. And this is a little hard to read, 9mm. And I haven't used this one yet, but I love the furls. Now, I do have to say, the one I don't like is this one in the rose metal, or the blush, I think it's called. I thought, oh, those look really pretty. I'm going to try one of those. But let me tell you, I know people love these, but to me, it's way too heavy. And I did a comparison of how much my hooks weigh. This one was the heaviest. It weighed 1.75 ounces compared to my clover that weighs 0.25 ounces. So this is a very heavy hook. Some people like that. I don't. It kept moving around in my hand. And again, it's cold. So I didn't know what I was doing when I bought this. I spent too much on it. If anybody wants this hook, I will mail it to them for half price. Um, so that's that one. But the other furls I really like. Now, this one that's a 4.5. I like this one. And I kind of like that it doesn't have that stopping point that most hooks do. And then the handle, it's just all in one. So it's very smooth. And it's got a nice sharp head to it. The here where it catches, I can't remember what's it called, the mouth is pretty thick. It's an inline hook. I think all the furls hooks are inline as opposed to the tapered. Yeah, they're all inline hooks, which is fine. I don't know if I notice a huge difference between an inline and a tapered. But the only thing I don't like about this 4.5 one is sometimes it catches on the yarn and sometimes it splits it. If the yarn I'm using is a little too splitty, it will occasionally split it. But otherwise, I really like the feel of these in my hand. These are nice. So my furls I do love, except for that metal one. Yeah, I like this guy. He's nice. And he's so pretty. Moving on to the A category. This is my knife hold gold. My clovers. I love my clovers. They're my favorite. There's a reason that everybody loves them. They're very smooth. When I switched to these, after I bought my original set from Hobby Lobby that I showed you, and then less than a year later, I ordered my furls. Huge difference in smoothness. Oh my gosh. I could tell instantly how smooth they were. And if you watch Elise Rose Crochet, last March, I think it was, she had a video. And her husband, she was trying to teach her husband how to crochet. It's pretty funny. But he has this machine that measures the smoothness of metal. And he measured a few of her hooks. And the clover won out big time. It was so smooth. And it was just, that just proved to me, okay, yeah, I picked the right ones. Now, they are, for a set of 10, they can run 50 to 100 bucks. I got mine at Joann's, and I had a good coupon, so I think I spent maybe 60 or 70 on these. So now for Christmas, I've been wanting some Tulip Edmo hooks in the red because they come in smaller sizes, because I want to try to start making earrings and such with the lace and the thread yarn. But these are my red Tulip Edmo hooks. They come in a cute little bag, and there is, I think, 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7 of them, 7 or 8. For I think at Amazon you can get them for about 50. I think Joann's or Michael's, they're more than that. They're like 90 something, maybe even 100. I don't remember. But like I said, I got these as a gift, and I think he got them on Amazon. But I can hardly tell the difference between these and my clovers. So these are also knife hold gold. As far as the handle, let's see what I do with my other clover. Here we go. The handles, I mean, look, they are almost the same height. There's probably a little bit longer shaft of this metal part on the tulip, as you can see, but they're almost the same size. They have the same thumb hold. Now the clover is a little wider on the thumb hold, but they feel almost identical as far as the feel of them. And I mean, they're not really squishy, but they do feel nice. So clover and tulips both get A+ in my book. Here is my tip for the week. I am a retired occupational therapist, so I've worked with a lot of people with hand injuries and arthritic hands and so forth. And so every week at the end of my video, I'll be sharing a little tip that I've learned in my 33 years working with patients. So I think I'm going to start today, or end today, with an exercise. They're called tendon gliding exercises. As everybody knows, you have tendons in your hands. And when you're doing repetitive motion, they can get stiff, cause a lot of friction in your tendons. Okay, so there's just a couple different exercises you can do. The first is just making a fist and opening. Fist and open. And I would recommend on each of these, there's 3 of them, to do 5 to 10 times, 5 to 10 reps, 2 or 3 times a day. And hopefully that'll begin to help your hands feel a little better. Okay, the second one is called the hook grasp. Now, you're going to keep your thumb out relaxed and then just bend your fingers, keeping these knuckles straight. Hook and straight. This glides a different set of tendons than making a fist. Okay, so we got the fist, we got the hook grasp, and the last one's called rooftop. You're just going to go down and up, kind of like you're waving by. So this one, you're keeping your fingers straight and just your knuckles are bending. So it's kind of the opposite of the hook. Again, your thumb is out relaxed. And that's it. Those are tendon gliding exercises used to help people's hands feel better. So feel free to use these. I mean, if you still have I'm not a doctor, but I did occupational therapy for 33 years. And so I've seen these work for people. And if you do them regularly, like I said, don't overdo it. If you do them regularly, hopefully they will help your hands feel better after crocheting. And take breaks. That's my other big tip. My overarching tip is take breaks, because that's really the most important thing, is you got to take a break from it when you're doing repetitive motion. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to write in the comments below why you're a crochet nerd, and I'll be giving away that t-shirt that you saw earlier. Thanks again for joining me, and hope you have a great week. See you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.